What's up, guys?
Kevlar is here.
Another beautiful day for riding. Traffic isn't so bad. As soon as we pass this, actually, traffic is going to pick up a little bit. There we go. So, what can we talk about today? Well, how about countersteering? Now, you guys will probably find this out, or find more of this out little by little. But my wife has her motorcycle license, but she's not very experienced. She's just a little nervous about going out. She won't go by herself. It's either with me, or we go together, or put the bike in a trailer and we ride the bike to a big parking lot and have her work around practice there. So she's not 100% yet. Has a license, she's legal, but she's still not quite there where she'll get on the bike and do her own thing. She's not, like I said, she's not 100%. She doesn't feel comfy yet. When she's good and ready, she'll do it. So, I had an idea. I said, you know what? There are probably tons of other women out there who have an uneasiness, a little anxiety, and then sometimes I'll come home and, you know, my wife will have questions for me, or out of the blue. Oh, what about this? What about that? You know, she'll find herself reading the book sometimes, you know, the DMV book, and the rules of the road, because she doesn't have a car license. So if you don't drive on the road and you don't have a car license, you are not experiencing certain things. You don't have, you know, basic first-hand knowledge of everything from stop signs to four-way intersections to just, you know, everything. So it comes with practice. It comes with actually using it and doing it. So every once in a while, my wife has questions. And one of the big things that she still can't really fully grasp is the theory behind countersteering. Countersteering. And we can actually test this theory while I'm riding. You can do it at different speeds. It seems to be a little easier the faster you go, but you can do it even at slower speeds. But countersteering, like it says, it's kind of like the opposite of where you want to turn. Or you don't have a steering wheel. With handlebars, you got a left handlebar and a right handlebar. So, if, let's say I'm in the middle lane right now, and I'd like to go to the left lane. Turn signal on. Let's actually move over here. Hold on. I'd like to have my own free time over here. Okay, now I'm in the left lane. Let's see if we can do countersteering. Basically, you're pushing the handlebars in the opposite direction that you want to go. This is just for a fraction of a second. Split second, fraction of a second, however you want to look at it. Alright. Hey, what's up, buddy? Guy at R1 and R6. Sorry to get distracted. He gave me a heads up, so we can put his hand down, just say what's up. Alright. So, let's get out of this lane here. Get away from these cars. Alright, so I'm in the right lane right now. Boy, I keep changing lanes. I'm in the right lane. I want to go to the middle lane, so it's one lane to the left, right? So I want to go to the left. So, in theory, you would turn the steering to your left, right? So you would push on the right, pull on the left, whatever. You would turn the steering, turn the handlebars to your left. But what I'm going to do for a split second, for a fraction of a second, I'm going to push on the left handlebar. I want to go left. I want to push on the left handlebar just for a split second. Put my turn signal on. 1, 2, 3, push. The bike dropped. I don't know if you noticed. Turn signal off. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, push on the left handlebar. The bike drops. I'm hoping you can see this in the video, in the camera. Again, for just a split second, for a fraction of a second. pushing on the direction that I want to go, which is kind of countering where you really want to turn. So try this again. I want to go to the right lane, right? Put my turn signal on, of course. Don't want to break any rules. 1, 2, 3, push on the right handlebar. The bike drops down. It drops down just for a split second. Drops down just for a split second. And then you carry on with your lane change. A little weird. My wife likes to think of pulling instead of pushing, but I prefer pushing in the direction you want to go. It's just, for me, it's easier to associate this with that. So, countersteering. Basically, you're pushing the handlebars just for a split second. You're pushing them in the opposite direction you want to go. Now, even though I'm saying I want to go left, I push to the left, what's happening is the handlebars are actually pointing in a different direction, actually, overall. Well, how about this? Let's say the front wheel is pointing in a different direction that I want to go. Turn signal on. Let me see if I can do this again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, push. You can see the bike drop. I could do it again. 1, 2, 3, push. I'm pushing on the right. Let's push on the left. 1, 2, 3, push on the left. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, push on the right. The bike wants to drop. Let's do it a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, push on the right. So the bike drops, and I should say the bike wants to fall in the direction that you're pushing. So this is the technique you would use. This is the technique you would use if you want to avoid an object in the road. Something pops up real fast. Boom. Oh, it's a mouse. I mean, or maybe a dog, really. A mouse I wouldn't worry about, but a mouse, a dog, a mattress, a sofa, a car, a person. Somebody pops up real fast. They're in the middle of nowhere. You got to change. Oh, look, a dog. Cat. 20-year-old mattress. I've seen them. They're there. All types of things are on the roads. It can be used in the straightaway. I'm going to kind of use it here in the lean. It can be used when you're already in the lean. It can actually be used so you can correct yourself. Do more. Well, usually it's for more. You could do it for less also, but sometimes I'll notice I'm leaning in a turn and I'm using more of my body and, you know, leaning angle. I'll say, oh, wait a minute, I'm going a little too wide. I'm not turning sharp enough. Let's push it a little bit more. So you'll see me push. If I'm already making a right turn, I'll push a little bit more on the handlebar, the back. Now check this out, watch. Push. Push, push. Bike wants to fall. It wants to fall just again for a fraction of a second. The bike wants to fall that way, fall this way. If I push to the right, it falls to the right. If I push to the left, it falls to the left. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pushing on the handlebars right now. It makes the bike wants to drop. You can see, you interrupt the gyroscopic effects of the bike. So that's countersteering. Hope that helps. If you want, we'll do it one more time. Let's switch lanes here. 1, 2, 3, push on the bar. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, push on the bar. It's a fast way for avoiding obstacles or for making quick turns, quick adjustments. Very necessary. Some people do it and they don't even realize they're doing it. So, thank you for joining.